What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Tuesday night's late night news roundup, where we're going to take you through some massive potential stories, one of them including Alisson Becker and claims of a move to Juventus. We'll talk about that. We'll give you the latest on who thinks Liverpool should go after KVARATSKHELIA. We'll have a little bit from former referee Mark Clattenburg on rule changes that he'd like to see, and a couple of other bits and pieces that we hope will keep you right up to date with where we are with all things related to Liverpool Football Club. As always, we'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to enter our giveaway as it's in the closing days. Your last chance to enter to win a signed Jurgen Klopp frame shirt completely free. Scan the QR code below or use the link in the description for further details. It's been brought to you with thanks to our friends at the Collector's Corner, who are giving us one signed item every month to give away throughout 2026. This month it is the Jurgen Klopp signed shirt. Last month it was a Stevie G signed shirt. Next month, well, you'll have to scan the QR code to see. If you'd like to treat yourself to 20% off anything at thecollectorscorner.co.uk, use the code Anfield Agenda 1 at checkout. Right, let's get straight into this. And Gazzetta Italia say Juventus are targeting Alisson Becker ahead of a potential summer move. His contract, as we know, ends in 2027, and Liverpool, they say, have already signed Georgi Mamardashvili, who they see as their future number one, which should ease the negotiation. Now, I'd like to know what you guys think about this, because on one side of it, you could get a fee for a player that has 1 year to go in his contract. But on the other side of it, are we really ready to think Georgi Mamardashvili is going to come in and perform to the levels needed? Truth for me is, I don't know the answer to it, because we haven't got to see enough of Georgi Mamardashvili to really make a decision. I could understand Juve and many other clubs being open to or wanting to sign Alisson Becker, but from Liverpool's perspective, I think the view has always been that he'd see out his contract and then maybe head back to Internacional over in Brazil. But let me know your thoughts on this one. They don't talk about any type of a transfer fee or anything like that. Obviously, we know he's already played in Serie A with Roma before he came to Liverpool. There'd been lots of links and talk about a potential move to the Saudi Pro League at some point in the future for Alisson, but Juventus, I don't know. Let me know. I'd rather he stayed at Liverpool personally, but let me know your thoughts on this one and what you think of a potential move to Juve. Now, former English referee Mark Clattenburg, according to the footy section, has proposed a change to eliminate player time wasting, and I don't know what I think about this one, but it's not the worst idea in the world for me, but let me know what you think. So, this is what Mark Clattenburg had to say. Football is an entertainment sport, so we need as much playing time as possible. The first time I refereed in the Champions League, only 40 minutes of the 90 minutes were actually played. The two things I want to see that a referee has the power, instead of showing a yellow card to a player wasting time, to reverse the decision. If the player is instructed to take a throw-in and delays it, the throw-in should immediately go to the opposing team from that spot. Often players go to the sidelines, bounce the ball, move it forward a long distance, wait for the referee to tell them to return to the original position, wait a little longer, are booked, and then the referee writes down the sanction. Then after about 10 more seconds, they take the throw-in. The player wins. They steal a minute doing that. Instead, if we had the option to reverse the sanction without booking them, this would happen. The other idea is the same, but for goal kicks and corner kicks. If the attacker delays on purpose, I think he's talking about Arsenal here. Yeah, we're talking about Arsenal, aren't we? Let's be honest. The sanction is reversed, and the same for a corner. So what do we think about that? Goal kicks and corners, if teams are taking too long over them, they reverse it. Throw in, same thing. It's an interesting one. Now, of course, we've seen a desire to clamp down on goalkeepers wasting time this year by giving them 8 seconds in possession before they have to drop the ball or play it. But let me know what you think on that one from Mark Clattenburg, because I kind of understand where he's coming from with it. So let's talk about this quote here that said, "I don't think you can replace Mohamed Salah, but I do like the lad from Paris Saint-Germain, KVARATSKHELIA. He would be my go-to." Now, who said this? It was former Liverpool player Emil Heskey, saying that he named the Georgian winger as his preferred long-term successor to Mohamed Salah at Liverpool. Let me know your thoughts on this one. For me, it's Michael Olise. If I'm looking to replace Mohamed Salah, I'd like to see Michael Olise on one wing and then Rio Engamo on the other wing. KVARATSKHELIA is obviously a very good player, but a player who was at a club now who are paying him well and who are challenging for major honours. So do I think it's likely that we could go to Paris Saint-Germain and get KVARATSKHELIA? No. But would I have him? Yeah, probably would, to be honest with you. Let me know your thoughts on it, though. Do you think KVARATSKHELIA is a realistic possible addition to the Liverpool squad if Salah leaves? Right, up to Joe. They have said that Bodo Glimt, and congratulations to them, they won tonight 2-1 against Inter Milan, going through, I think, 5-2 on aggregate. Bodo Glimt are the first team from outside of Europe's big five leagues to win 4 consecutive games in a European Cup / UEFA Champions League campaign against opponents from those leagues: England, Spain, Germany, Italy and France, since Ajax did it in 1971-72, who won the European Cup that season. Now, I don't think anybody's expecting Bodo Glimt to go on and win the Champions League this year, but wow, what an achievement. Incredible. I think they have a population in that city of about 55,000, something really, really small like that. So to see them knock out Inter Milan, who were, of course, Champions League finalists recently, incredible. And what an achievement to them, and what an achievement it is for Norwegian football as well. So, to finish up tonight, I want to talk about Jamie Carragher's top 10 forwards in the Premier League of all time. And I wanted to get your take on this list, namely the notable exceptions from it. So what you're not going to hear me say on this list is the likes of Sergio Aguero, as an example. He doesn't make the list. Other players, well, I think you'll see yourself, there's a few missing. So let's go from number 10 upwards. Number 10, according to Jamie Carragher, Gareth Bale. I would disagree with that strongly. I don't think Gareth Bale played as an attacker long enough or was consistent enough to be on the list. Number 9, Dennis Bergkamp. No arguments, Dennis Bergkamp should be on any forwards list. He's brilliant. Eden Hazard at number 8. I mean, I would disagree, but I can see why others would put him in. Number 7 on the list is Alan Shearer, who I think should be, quite frankly, much higher up that list. Number 6, Wayne Rooney, who again I think should probably be a little bit higher. Number 5, Chelsea's Didier Drogba. No problem with Drogba being on the list. He's a good player, but I don't think he should be as high as number 5. I think he should be down towards 8, 9, 10, somewhere around that. Number 4, Eric Cantona. Number 3, Cristiano Ronaldo, which I strongly disagree with because I don't think he was around long enough. But I don't know what metrics Carroll was working with here, or what the data showed. Like, was he talking about just players in general, who is the best, and they've played in the Prem, or was it their time in the Prem? Because if it's their time in the Prem, I don't think Ronaldo should be that high up the list. Number 2 is Mohamed Salah. Obviously, I've got absolutely no argument with that one. And number 1, which I absolutely agree with, Thierry Henry. Now, for me, Salah is starting to close that gap over time with Thierry Henry, but Thierry Henry was just incredible. He really, really was. I'm a big fan of his when he wasn't robbing Ireland at the World Cup places. Really, really a great player for Arsenal in the Premier League. So let me know your thoughts on that list. For me, the fact that there is no Sergio Aguero or Harry Kane on that list, I find really, really strange. But let me know your take and who you would change on it. So that is it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate your support as always. We'll see you here tomorrow. Connor will be here with a news video in the morning. The draw for the last 16 takes place on Friday at 11 a.m. and Connor will be doing a stream for the draw to take you through it. Liverpool will play either Atletico Madrid or the winner of the Juventus Galatasaray game. I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.